Hello folks, welcome back to bikesrepublic.com, and this time around I got something really cool to show you, and it's right here. It's the Honda RSX, and we spent quite a number of seat time on this Super Cup recently, and there's a lot to like and just very little to loathe about it. Let me quickly show you around. Okay, so what is a Super Cup or Super Moped? Typically it means a moped or Kapcai bike that offers a lot of features more commonly seen in a bigger, more expensive bike, and it's also one that's styled to match all that it can deliver in terms of features and performance. And so you can see on the surface the Honda RSX is a very good looking thing. I mean, can you name any other 150cc moped that looks this sporty and this sharp? What my personal favorite bits is right here. Full LED headlights, as are the other lighting system, and if you look at it at a certain angle, it does look a lot like a CBR sport bike, and that's really cool. Okay, still on the subject of aesthetics, the other nice bits you get in the RSX are things like this really cool patterned carbon effect trim panels, as well as the blacked out levers. That's really a nice touch from Honda. Top work there. But obviously the one that really catches the eye is this signature HRC tricot color inspired by the CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade. Of course, looks and style is nothing if you don't have the performance to back it up, and the RSX has that thanks to its heart. It's a peppy liquid-cooled twin-cam 150cc single cylinder that makes 15.8 horsepower and 13.6 Newton meters of torque. It's paired with a 6-speed box to drive the rear wheels, and our first impressions of this powertrain is really peppy. There's a lot of usable power well within its entire rev range, which the red line starts at about 10,000 RPM. Yup, it's a peppy bike. And when you couple those figures with its claimed lightweight of 132 kilos, you got a bike that can really haul. Now, there are a few things that the RSX is brimmed with in its chassis that sets it apart from its regular commuter stablemates, key amongst which include telescopic front fork and a rear monoshock suspension setup. But the biggest key trait here is that right there, a single channel ABS suite. Now, we've tested it out properly, and I'm happy to report there's a lot of bite and a lot of stopping power delivered by the system, and it also sees Honda trump its lead rival Yamaha in this bit as well. Now, the other thing to like about the Honda RSX as a Super Cup is the way it rides and handles, and though the suspension does feel a bit on the firmer side of things, it's not too bad considering how agile and how nimble it feels. And when you want it to be civilized, it can be, and you don't be surprised to find yourself trundling along at 60-70 kph in 4th gear. This bike can be that civil, and if you ride it that civil as well, let me just pop this key in the barrel and check the trip computer. You could enjoy a rather respectable fuel economy, and we got as high as 45.3 kilometers per litre. Now that's one way to maximize the rather small 4+ litre tank that's underneath the seat. However, there are still a few bits and areas where I think the Honda RSX could have been improved upon. Number one of which being this. Yes, while much of its lead rivals have adopted intelligent keyless systems, the Honda still prefers a tried, tested, and truly reliable key in barrel system. Say what you will about it, I think they could have gone for keyless here. On the subject of cost cutting, despite the fact that the RSX already comes with an ABS system, I think Honda could have equipped this with a side stand kill switch as well, just to add to some daily convenience. And the biggest annoyance with the RSX though is right here, the seat. It still feels very rock hard, like a plank, and I think Honda could have equipped a seat that has better padding. Thankfully, all the shortcomings that I highlighted earlier are very few and far in between, and they do little to hamper the RSX's overall desirability. Now, it's got all the performance one ever needs, it's got all the style one ever needs, and this should really tempt any of you upstart first-time riders. Now, what will really tempt many of you would be its price. The RSX carries a base sticker price of 8,688 ringgit before dealer markups and on-road costs. Now, isn't that tempting? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in our next one.